Well, yesterday was a long day and a long night, but got one header, zoomy, fender well exit, whatever you want to call it, all done. And, well, not 100% done. I still got to make a mount because that thing is two headers and probably about 5 or 6 feet of additional pipe hanging out way off the side of the motor. So, like, it's just going to crush the gasket, break the flange, whatever. So I got to make some sort of mount off the side of it. I have an idea of some of the stuff that I have at my storage unit, so I'll have to chase back there to get that. So today I'm gonna start on the other side. That'll start with, I gotta clean up the shop and get everything cleared out, get the car jacked up and shifted to this side. Problem with that side is the bottom of the fender is all rotted. So I'm gonna have to, there's no mount there or anything. So I'm gonna have to figure out like getting that stabilized, and even if it's running tape where the fender would be, so I have a reference to space them the same as I have them here, because I'd hate to do all this work and then finally get a fender for this thing and put it on and have it look like crap. So yeah, I'm gonna work on that. One of the other things was yesterday I had to remake the power steering, and yes, I did tip it a ton. It's probably tipped about, like, say it's supposed to be like about an angle like this. It's about there. So it's probably about 20 degrees tipped further. I'm expecting to have to kind of fill it right to the brim for it to not cavitate. Hopefully that's going to work out. Sometimes you just got to figure these things out and see what you can get away with. Worst case scenario, I'll remake the brackets one more time and bring it up even higher. I was trying to keep it as low as possible. So we'll see. And worst case scenario, take the belt off it and not even run it, because this thing's basically going to be on the drag strip. I'm aiming for the drag strip right now. So as long as I can make it to the drag strip and nothing's leaking, that's a baseline. So let's see what happens. So I already started straightening it some because it was pretty well mangled. I didn't have the camera on, but this is all caved in. Got that beat in. This is just kind of flapping, but there's actually more at the bottom of the fender than I thought for me to reference. So I'm going to see if I can kind of work some of this inner structure around, get things tacked in place, get some of this pulled up to where it's supposed to be. Just get a couple of tacks just to stabilize this thing wherever it wants to be. So I'm going to work on that. I mean, you can just try and hammer down this crease just because I'm having fun swinging hammers. So I always acknowledge my mess ups. I started making the end of the zoomies like I did on the other side, so they're like the end point and then kind of work between them. Have it mounted to the fender. Look at it. Got them all perfectly lined up and all tacked together. Yeah, that's the same direction as the driver's side. These are all supposed to be going this way. Whoops. I guess I'll be cutting all those tacks off and resetting it up. Just gotta redo it sometimes. almost made it to a victory. Got the header all mocked up. A lot of the welding's done. I was going through finalizing. I got like 6 joints to finalize welding and ran out of welding wire. It's not welding wire, it's welding gas you're running out of. So and the camera died. But I got the alternator on, I measured for belts. I am gonna need a longer alternator belt. I'm gonna need a longer power steering belt. And then I got my hose. So I'm gonna make a parts run. It's getting late, but I'll get there before the store's closed. So I'll see if I can get that radiator hose, the 2 belts, welding wire, and I think that's it at the moment. And we'll be ready to go. So, ready to go, wrapping up the last of the header. So I want that header done and bolted on before the end of the night. And then that would be, both headers are done except for making a hanger. I could run them without the hanger, may crack a weld, may crush a gasket, whatever. If I don't get to a hanger, it is what it is. So I'm gonna run, I'll be back. Well, made it to Harbor Freight before they closed, got another spool of wire. Did food shopping and other stuff while I was out. And went and got belts and a hose and stuff like that. Came back, finished welding this up. And I am calling it. I think it's about 10 o'clock. So this is where we landed. So that head is all welded up. Don't judge the welds, please. And obviously that one's all done. And the upper hose from the other day, and this will be the simple lower radiator hose. Just put that up. I got one of the belts for the right length, and the other belt I got the right length. It's just a little too fat for the pulleys, so I got to go back, swap this out tomorrow. And yeah, but everything's looking good. Steering shaft, got a lot of room right there. Get up to kind of where I need it, and there's the action shot. I can't wait to hear those things make music. Yeah, I roughed the Fender into shape a little bit because it was fully flapping in the breeze and whatnot, and all caved in there, flipped it in. So at least that's a little less bad. We'll take less bad because a lot of stuff isn't going to be good on this, but less bad is always okay. So yeah, tomorrow should be a little more satisfying. And I'll start wrapping up a lot of this stuff, and maybe I can fire it tomorrow. That'll be exciting. If I could, even if I could just do a test fire with dumping fuel in the car or whatever. Yeah, because I still don't have a fuel system or anything like that. But yeah, I think that's going to be the goal. I want to hear this thing. Well, you guys have a good night. Thanks for watching.